There are many lessons that everybody can learn in his own life. I would say that we can learn many lessons from Ukraine today. Every society, even Croatian society, every society in Europe can learn from Ukraine what it means today to fight for freedom, to fight for dignity, to fight for international law, what it means to fight for justice. That's something that we can learn for the brave people of Ukraine, for our future. But if we are talking about lessons that Croatians can not teach, but let's say somehow to advise or to give advice to Ukrainian is the following. Be conscious that you are strong, that you have a self-conscious about your strengths, about your cultural identity and everything that can help you to build your society. Secondly, be also very politically decisive in achieving your goals. It's important to negotiate, but you have to have clear idea what do you want to achieve. I think it's very important. Secondly, take care of each other, because I think that it's very important to help each other in this society, to develop society, to help those who are weak, who needs your help. Because the future of Ukraine and Europe depends on our ability to help each other. And I think all these things you can get from your heritage, from your religious and cultural backgrounds, and I think that you already know what you need to do. Young people, they're a little bit worried about the future, but the other side, I think they have such a strong character. They have so much creativity, they have so much of critical thinking, and I told them that they should take care not only on their own life and the future, they have right to fight for it, but also for the future of Ukraine. For me, it's not bad if they go abroad to study, to learn, to have experience, even work experience. But it's important to go back, because they're not never so happy like being in Ukraine. I know that. And I have so many young people living in Croatia who would like to come back if the condition would be better. But I always say to them, you should make these conditions better. You have to fight for. So that's my message to them. And also my message to them is not to be so quickly disappointed with everything. Because as I mentioned, you know what, you are young, you have rights to be disappointed, but life is long. You have so many things before you, and life is worth it to live, even in these occasions of the war, especially in these occasions of the war. And what I mentioned to them, to respect the lives given for the country and homeland for Ukraine, you have to live fully and love the life, but love your country, Ukraine. I think you should already start to think about future programs in the schools, how to do that. How to do that in the different field of lives. But how to do that this remembrance shouldn't be just remembrance of past, of glory, but that could help you to live in the future. You have to document everything. You have to think about, even now during the war, about every single aspects of the war that could help you to remember and to keep the memory alive. As I said, also this memory, we are Christians, should also bring us to the question of also of reconciliation, of forgiveness, of mutual common life. Those are all, I know now, very difficult issues, but it's already now time to think about it. Really, I admire your university. I have been here already twice, now it's my third time. I'm so happy to be here. And always when I come here to Lvov, I have so many inspiration for my own university. Because I see really people dedicated, students dedicated. I see your development in many fields. And this is, I would say, the sign of the life at the Catholic University. Catholic universities have different missions. One of them is to be excellent in teaching, excellent in science, but one other is to help to foster better people and better social life. I would say, to educate whole personality. And I think that university should help young students today to develop this whole personality, including love toward themselves, toward neighbors, toward homeland, Ukraine, but also to find a way how to help those who don't think as we do think. So I think that Catholic University here in Lvov is doing that in a great way. I know that suffering is great and that you suffer a lot. But I would say there where is the big suffer, there is also source of big hope. Keep hope, keep praying, I would say, and keep building resistance and resilience. That's somehow, I would say, important in those lives, to find the way how I go through all these difficulties, but that I know that there is a hope that we are going to win and that we are going to create better life and society. To be creative, to be critical, I would say caring thinking, so that you take care of that what you think about, that you really love, that what is the object of your research. So not only have a distance, but really to have love toward what do you do.